In August 325 AD, the Council of Nicaea, a Christian church, the first council in history, and was convened by the Emperor Constantine to resolve the controversy of Arianism, a doctrine that held that Christ was not divine, but was a created being. To resolve the problem, they adopted that belief and gathered all the ancient text and made a book called Bible. But there is strange about this Bible. Want to know? Let's begin. This is the story of Sargon of Akkad, the first ruler of the Akkadian Empire, known for his conquests of the Sumerian city-states in the 24th to 23rd centuries BC. He is sometimes identified as the first person in recorded history to rule over an empire. Sargon was born an illegitimate son of a priestess of the goddess Inanna Ishtar. His mother could not reveal her pregnancy or keep the child, and so he was set adrift by her in a basket on the Euphrates River, where he was later found by a man named Aki, who was a gardener for Ur-Zababa, the king of the Sumerian city of Kish. Aki adopted the boy and raised him as his own son. Sargon rose in stature at court to become the king's cupbearer. In his capacity as cupbearer, Sargon had the king's trust, but this was put to the test when a neighboring king, Lugalzagesi of Umma, embarked on a military campaign of conquest in the region. When Sargon overthrew Lugalzagesi and seized power, he gained an already united kingdom which he could use to advantage in military campaigns to establish the first empire over all of Mesopotamia. If you noticed that this story is like the story of Moses, the story of Sargon was discovered by archaeologists in the library of King Ashurbanipal, wherein the Epic of Gilgamesh was also found. When the scholars translated this tablet and was read by the public, they remembered the story of Moses. And this story of Sargon of Akkad was also like the story of the birth of Karna from Mahabharata. This girl called Kunti served a great teacher, and because the teacher was pleased by her service, he gifted the girl a very powerful mantra that can summon a god. Using this mantra, Kunti summoned a sun god, and Kunti was granted the boon to bear a child with desired divine qualities from the gods, and without much knowledge, Kunti invoked the sun god to confirm it if it was true indeed. Karna, the child, was secretly born to an unmarried Kunti in her teenage years, and fearing outrage and backlash from society over her premarital pregnancy, Kunti had no choice but to abandon the newly born Karna adrift in a basket on the Ganges, in the hope that he finds foster parents. The basket is discovered, and Karna is adopted and raised by foster Sutta parents named Radha and Adiratha Nandana of the charioteer and poet profession, working for King Dhritarashtra. Karna grows up to be an accomplished warrior of extraordinary abilities, a gifted speaker, and becomes a loyal friend of Duryodhana. He was appointed the king of Anga by Duryodhana, and Karna joined Duryodhana's side in the Kurukshetra war. So, what do you think? Was this story of Moses and Karna was a copy from the story of Sargon of Akkad and made their own version? Or this is another manipulation of their ungodly doctrines and belief system to control or deceive the human society that intentionally inserted in the Bible?